Hi. Another week has passed. Um, this week has been hard, but not for the regular reasons. First of all, what did I add? I added pretty much what I announced last week. I wanted to make healthier choices, more focus on the healthy choices instead of being in the rhythm of stuff. And I did that. I put some effort into food, I put effort into having enough free time, and I worked less. Insane. Who would have guessed? I did the thing. So yeah, I 100%ed Cauldron, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, it's I'm just doing generally well, and I'm happy about everything. So what exactly happened? First of all, let me look at my posts because they might help. Yeah, on Monday, I actually just worked. I worked from early till late, and then I went home and went to sleep. But there was a work event afterwards, so it's not as grim as it might sound. Thanks, here. I appreciate you. I'm just coming from outside, so I think that's what's happening there. Um, so yeah, on Wednesday I met a friend. I haven't heard from him in a long time. And I now know why, and I'll leave it to the post to talk about because it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, it's like what I'm usually not, but it it isn't my platform to talk about other people's issues. It is my platform to talk about myself. And although it moves myself as well, I respectfully, not my place to talk about. It's still a public place. Um, so yeah, I hard day. I afterwards walked home from his place, so long walk. I feel like I'm actually incorporating my usual things into my daily routines now, rather than it being on top of it. I think that is really good. I think like being like, oh yeah, I'll go shopping. Let me just walk a tiny bit further or go out of my way, just so I have my walk in is a pretty healthy decision. And yeah, I'm just doing that really well. And a lot of it is just dealing with how my brain works. Like saying, oh yeah, of course, the way my brain works is that just going shopping, even though it's equally as far as if I were to go my small round, if not even further, I wouldn't be surprised. Um, that doesn't count. So I'm figuring stuff out. I have now built my routine and I'm happy with it, and I'm trying to figure stuff out. I also feel like I eat healthier. I pay attention to being more diverse about it, at least. But like there's still a long way to go. Um, but it is at least further than just noodles or rice with vegetables, which is usually what I eat like every day. It's a bit more diverse now, which also means I kind of don't feel as much the craving of like going out for food, because I feel like I can actually make something that I might be looking forward to. And I just accepted that, well, if it takes more money for me to be able to cook something that I'm happy with, then I should just pay that, because otherwise I'll be miserable, or go eat somewhere else, which is even more expensive. Um, yeah. The only issue with that is I really love tuna, and you're not supposed to eat that much tuna because of the mercury levels, and also, I think it's still threatened for extinction. Did that change? Wait, live research with Ryan. It is not extinct. Okay. Okay. It is not. There is certain kinds of tunas, but the normal tuna is not threatened. Okay, got it. So that was a point of contention at some point, I think. Except if it was back in the day before I before I fact checked anything because I was like 16. But yeah, mercury levels not more than twice a week, I think. Um, I'm aiming to keep it at like once a week, for example. And yeah, I really enjoy fish in general, and I don't know, for some reason I never learned cooking with meat, and for some reason I'm not a big meat fan. I love my steak as much as anybody else. Like, steak is great, yes, but it's like an event, and like, why would I order? Like, I would order it, but why would I try to make it myself? I don't see that, because I can mess it up. Like, it is like, even chicken. I just don't care. Like, in the and in nuggets, I feel like the vegan nuggets just taste the same. So who cares? Why would I buy something that it's worse if I mess it up, right? And worse for the environment. I'm not vegan, by the way. Obviously, I'm not even vegetarian. But just like, I don't know. Fish is just irreplaceable to me, while meat is currently very easily replaceable. Um, yeah. So I've been enjoying eating a lot more fish and centering it around fish, just vegetable with fish instead of vegetable with choose form of carb, right? Really cool. And I pre-cooked some stuff for my partner as well, and it's just a completely different world, right? Um, yeah, I also talked about in my poll that my car got out of the workshop. I was the entire week without car, and that sucks because I usually drive to work. But on the other hand, I figured out that if I'm at home office, I don't feel obligated to just stay at work for a while. Like, I'm not artificially increasing my hours by staying in work that long. That's not what I'm doing, and I think that is obvious, because otherwise, like, that's just free time gone. Um, it is more this, like, at home office I can just take a 15-minute break. I can just take an hour off, because why not? And I can just work less and be like, oh yeah, I'll be home. I'll just check in 2 hours again. Like, who cares? And if something moved, then something moved. But, like, you know, other than that, yeah, I guess I'll do more home office in the future. Not for, oh, I hate driving into work reasons, or it's so much more efficient, but because I actually feel capable of ending my day early. And I think that is cool. Because I have my distraction directly in front of me. Hi, it's you. Obviously meaning my PC. Um, I have started planning. So something that I really wanted to do for a long time is actually make good YouTube videos. Um, like, not regularly or make it my job, but put a piece of art out there that I care about. And I think for that is important. What do you care about in art? I care for it to be good. I care for writing, especially. And I just care. And it's like some one and done projects, kind of, um, that I want to work on, and I have a few topics that I want to explore. First of all, the cassette beast thing, which I've spent so many hours in to try to finish it, but just basically impossible, like, probability wise. But that is what I currently am writing on, or building the structure of. I think it's really interesting. and it's fun, and it's actually not as obscure of a game as I thought. It sold 1.1 million copies. That's pretty good for an indie game. It's pretty incredible. Really good game, but like yeah, I want to talk about what I did with it because I think it's interesting. It is inherently interesting. And yeah, I started to do the outline there. And the other topics that I have is, of course, what I did in Mario Maker, beating one of the last 50 levels that were uncleared of that game, specifically buying the game for that purpose. I think that's super interesting and a super cool topic to talk about that never gets old, in my opinion. And I just want to put something out there that I care about. So I started that a bit. It will take like years because it is an art project for me. It isn't, I want to have a video that is out there that gets views. It is like everything I do, it's just about myself. I want to be able to point at something and be like, I'm happy with this. And that will be hard because my standards are extremely high, as you might guess. But yeah, that I started that way up in the future. Maybe it will never come out. Could be. But I'm fine with that. It's something I want to work on. Generally, I also hung out with people. That was nice. And yeah, today I still need to shave. I already went for my walk. It was nice in the sunshine. And yeah, it's just, dude, I need to figure out what to do with my free time right now. It might be Celeste, but I'm not super motivated. Maybe I just expect the wrong order there. Or I don't know. I'll figure it out, of course. But generally, I feel like I'm not in for a long-term project. I just enjoy like another Cauldron, just like a 90-hour adventure in and out. And I don't know what to do with that yet. Maybe it's chess. I'm a bit excited about chess and looking at some stuff, but yeah, we'll see. Usually if I get into chess, that also means I'm more motivated for Celeste again because it's my comfort things. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm doing healthy. I'll make myself a smoothie next. I'll shave soon. I'll continue the at least the introduction outline. And the general idea of what I want to do with the video, if it will ever come out. And I'll just figure the rest of my day out, which is nice. Something that I'm really missing is having the space to be bored nowadays. Out of boredom, my passion gets born. And it's nice to have been bored with Cauldron. I forgot why I enjoyed playing mid games at some point. I just enjoy the boredom of some of them. And I'm unsure whether Celeste is just too exciting for me right now, or whether that is the exact status that I want Celeste to have in my life. And I was just down the exciting lane with learning all the new stuff and getting good at everything. But let's be honest, when I did Reprieve, it was just boringly doing the same thing over and over again. And enjoying that. I'll see. I might just want to start Celeste again. And today, I might really do that and look what... I'm in the mood for 6B Star. It's so boring. There's nothing happening ever. Let's do that. Maybe you'll see me stream soon again. But I don't know. It might very well be that I never go back to Celeste. That is an option that I see. Been having a lot of fun with diversifying both my social circle and just life in general. And it's healthy. I'm doing better mentally, but I don't feel accomplished. And I don't know if there is a balance to find there or whether I'm just allowed to be happy without feeling accomplished. Or whether that's just not who I am. That's the fight that's going on. It's not about whether I want to play Celeste or anything. It's just like I enjoy playing Celeste, but it is not the most mentally healthy for me, no matter how much fun it is to me. And but it is the thing that keeps me feeling accomplished. We'll see. All that I can say is I'm honest with myself about this, and I'm fine with either way. Main thing I want to be is content with how I am and how life works. With that, I'll leave you off, and it's kind of a cliffhanger, right? Also for myself, I might just open up Celeste today and play my heart out again, or I might not start it for another 3 months. We'll see. Good day. I'll do my stuff. And if I feel like talking again, I'll just start another video. Because at the end of the day, it's my channel and my decision. If I want to make an update in the middle of the week, I can. Well, goodbye, and I wish you the best of days.